Dirt roads to rock crawling, two-buck chuck to screaming eagle, moonshine to 50-year-old single malt. We talk about it all here on Wheelin' Wine and Whiskey with your hosts, Jason and Chris.
Welcome to the Wheelin' Wine and Whiskey podcast, episode 3 Trey. Chris. I don't know. Is that French? I don't know.
From the Ruby Track Studio, triple three.
Yes, we're in the Ruby Track Studio. Thank you for renewing, Mr. Scott Profit of Ruby Tracks.
That's
and
right.
Nick Bailey of Ruby Tracks. So here we are, just days ahead of Christmas.
Love it. I love it. We've said it before on episodes how quickly time flies the older we get, and it's just I can remember being a kid and it's like it's never going to be Christmas, as soon as the big Sears catalog would come out or the service merchandise catalog, with the toys, you start, your brothers, or you don't have a brother or sister, but I have two siblings, and we'd like fight over who got the catalog so we could circle what we wanted for Christmas, and then of course hopefully Santa brings the cool shit, and, but it seemed like it took forever from the time the catalog came out to the point where Christmas Day happened, and now it's like instant.
No, I hear you. That is funny because the days of old, and we're dating ourselves now, Chris. You got like a catalog or ads in the paper or whatever, right? Or ads in the mail, and you would circle the toys and shit that you wanted.
That's right. Red Ryder BB gun.
Exactly.
You'll shoot your eye out.
The Lego set you wanted, or some kind of new up-and-coming robot that took you 16 hours to program for it to go 2 feet and shoot a dart or something.
I want my G.I. Joe with a Kung Fu grip. And
it was interesting. I wonder if, these people that have Toyotas, if they took, they circled a little Toyota toy and they crumpled up the paper to give it all raisined up and hand that to Santa. I wonder if they did that. I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe that's what they did. Now, tell me, be honest. You're flipping through the Sears catalog looking for toys, but did you go to the lingerie section?
Not till I was older. Not till I was older, but yeah, why not? Sure.
The Sears catalog lingerie section.
Back then, the Sears catalog too was like a phone book, right?
It was. It was seriously like an inch thick. Yeah, it was an inch thick. But you could you were going through, and there was all kinds of. You could order a freaking riding lawnmower and stuff, but there was a lingerie section.
That's right.
That was before YouTube and
Pornhub.
Any of those. Oh, Pornhub. Okay, yeah, Pornhub
and Victoria's Secrets.
And, yeah, exactly.
What is Victoria's Secret?
That's right. That's all we had back then. So, you kids out there listening, just be thankful you got what you got now.
Yep. So the holiday season's in full swing. This is going to be it's funny. I watched yesterday. I got home from work a little early, and I watched the end of Die Hard. I started that like a week ago.
And great Christmas movie.
Oh my God, it's just awesome when you see Hans Gruber fall from the roof and go splat. It's great.
Yeah.
And then I followed that up with Home Alone.
Oh, you did Home Alone. Yeah,
dude. If you haven't seen that movie in a while, it's been a while since I've watched that movie. It just popped up on my feed, and I'm like, I'm going to watch this. And oh my God, I was in pain. I was laughing so hard in some of those scenes.
It is a Christmas classic. Along with Christmas Story, you're going to shoot your eye out with
Ralphie
there, and Ralphie, and then the leg lamp. That's one of the classic, and now you can buy that online. That was unobtainium back then, and now we can buy one and put it in our homes.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation is always a classic.
Oh my God,
Cousin Eddie there, shitters full Clark. So that's pretty cool. I was actually at an Ugly Sweater Christmas party the other night in Tahoe. And
Pictures or it didn't happen?
No, I got pictures. There's some good pictures, but there was this guy wearing this sweater, and it had a cat on it. I don't like cats, but I wasn't like, okay, whatever. And then I started talking to this guy, and it said, it had this cat, like this angry cat, but it was like wearing the cousin Eddie outfit with the flip up, hat and the robe and stuff, and instead of shitters full, it said litters full, litter box full, or something like that. I thought that was kind of clever.
There you go.
I hate cats.
Well,
but
cats
anyways,
and litter boxes. Yeah,
it's that time of the year where we got like 4 hours of daylight and we're home watching TV, I guess, and movies. So
yeah, yeah. Well, there's a virtual plethora of holiday movies. I haven't even gotten into the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, and
that's a good one too.
And there's Santa Claus 2 and Elf and Bad Santa, and I mean, Jesus, it just goes on and on and on.
Yeah. Oh, Bad Santa.
With Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton. That is so good. Bad Santa. I need to watch that one. That's a good one. That's a good Christmas movie there. Does your family get into the Hallmark movies?
Not so much.
Okay, so it starts Thanksgiving with my family, and it drives me freaking batty. They all have the same fucking plot and this damn near same cast of characters.
Yeah.
And it's so predictable, They're in some big city, and they meet each other, and then something awry happens, and they don't meet, and then they end up meeting and falling in love, and then some scandal comes out that's not even related to them, and then
they break up.
They break up. There's some big, oh my God, this is and then move away from each other, and then end of the movie they end up shacking up and having kids and living happily ever after, or something like that.
Okay, is there a tie into OnlyFans at all, or no?
It could be. There could be. I don't know. Anyways, all right, we're Christmasing out here. My Christmas lights are whites. I do have white lights outside, but they are swaying. And I'm about done with my first bourbon. So there you go.
What are you drinking?
This podcast is going to go.
What's the first one?
I'm drinking Minute Mill Rye with a little proof orange syrup.
Oh, nice.
Just a little old fashioned to start out the night. And then I'm going to dive into some Wyoming whiskey at 120 here. Proof. So buckle up, Buttercups. This is going to be a fun one.
Damn near hazmat.
Damn near hazmat. Hazmat's 140.
Yeah. I am having, thanks for asking, I'm having a Jack.
Oh, yeah.
And
What are
Coke.
you having, Chris?
Gentleman Jack and Coke.
Oh, you see, because you're a perfect gentleman. Look at that.
Not really.
No slouch.
Not really. This is my second one. I was sitting in the living room before recording, watching the second football game of the day, because it is the football season is starting to wrap up. The playoffs are going to are not too far away. I know you hate football, but I hate football. There were some exciting games this week, and football season's fun.
Okay.
But
well, and you're in a pool. You got a couple.
Yeah, I'm out.
You're out. You're done. The season's over for you. What about your wife?
She's doing well, actually.
Okay.
And but yeah, I did not. I did well enough to avoid the pink license plate frame that you have to rock at the end of the season for the rest of the year.
Oh, if you're that bad.
I'm not that bad, thank God.
Do you have to rock that for the whole year?
Yeah, you need to put it on your rear of your car and drive around.
And then what happens if somebody catches you without it?
I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if I don't know what happens if they make you run around in lingerie or what. I don't know.
You are a member of Esprit de Four, and that was the deal with the cowbell. When we were like vicious with this cowbell, it got given out at every meeting. Anything that you did that was, quote unquote, not smart, you got the cowbell. And then, so if you were caught in your whatever vehicle you were driving at the time, it didn't have to be your 4x4 rig. You were going out to dinner with your wife, and one of our club members spotted you. It's like, dude, where's the cowbell? It better be in your car. You don't have to have it like around your neck the whole month. Go to the car, and if they did not have it in possession, they owed you dinner at the next club meeting.
Oh boy.
See?
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
I don't know.
That would be good.
I'm not going to rock it, so I'm not going to worry about it. So.
Okay. All right. I'm just curious. All right. We're getting off track here.
Yeah,
We're having a good conversation. It's been a while since we've had a podcast like this where we just rap and talk about what's going on and stuff. So that's good. That's good. Well, I'm glad your wife's still in it. Glad you don't have the pink license plate. Why is pink? So this goes, now we're going down a rabbit hole. Why is pink the color of penalty? You know,
well, it goes against your masculinity if you're
okay. So is that it? Is that it?
I don't know.
It's like blue is guys and pink is women. Is that what it is? It's just
hey, dude. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
Okay, because you look at like the Mad Hatters have a pink flag that you have to fly if you screw up.
I've had to fly that,
right? And then the boner award. And then if you
add that too.
Flex Rocks and Rollovers, they're wearing a pink helmet if they have to take a winch line or assistance or screw up or roll over. So what's the pink thing?
It's an attack on your masculinity, man. That's got to be what it is. What if you're a woman? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. So what if you're a woman in the 4-wheel drive club and you get a pink flag for screwing up? You'd be like, yay. I don't know. Or you're a Toyota owner. Yay!
Wow, we're getting offensive now.
Are we crossing lines? We are explicit and non-politically correct podcast.
What's the complaint phone number? I forgot.
Yeah, it's let me look that up. Hang on one second because we just changed it. So I'll stand by.
Stand by. The other thing that's going on while we're talking,
Lorenzo.
Oh shit!
He's sitting by the fire right now. He's been a useless ass, man.
I figured he'd be down at CVI.
Look up our complaint line phone number. No, really, like right now, not
right meow.
Now.
Did he say right meow?
He's doing it. Oh my God, he's getting old. It took him a while to get up. Oh, he's stretching right now. You got to be kidding me.
Figured he'd been at CVI.
Okay, here he comes clopping on over. Oh, good job. Okay, here you go. You ready?
Yeah.
Our complaint line is 916-345-4744. Again, 916-345-4744. Third time, because that's what they say. You need to say it 3 times. 916-345-4744. That is our complaint line. You can complain about our
political incorrectness.
Karen. If you're a Karen, call this number.
Wow.
If you have a Toyota, call this number. If you have a raisined up Toyota, you need to register at this number.
Wow.
916-345-4744. All right. Moving on.
Let's take it down a notch real quick. And there's been a death in the motorsport world.
Jesus, you're just gonna kill this podcast.
No,
right
we're gonna get it done early, and then we're gonna build.
It took me 13 minutes to ramp this podcast up, and you're just gonna kill it.
Anyway, in the motorsport world, NASCAR, Greg Biffle, unfortunately, and his whole family.
What a shitty situation, right? I mean, it's like, and this private jet thing, as much as I like to fly on private jets, I don't know what happened. I haven't heard what caused the crash.
So early in the investigation to know.
Yeah, they took off and they circled back to land, and it didn't happen. And
at least not in a controlled manner anyway. So
no. And I saw something on IG where his wife was texting her mom.
Yeah.
That SOS, we're in a bad situation, and then that was it. So
that was it. And obviously
something went wrong on takeoff. And it's true in the aviation. Takeoff and landing are the 2 hardest parts on the plane. So, whatever that's worth.
Condolences to Greg and his family and his children. And God damn, I never want to hear about this, especially during the holidays.
Well, yeah, and yeah, not that. I mean, you remember it brings back Payne Stewart
Oh my God.
memories when Payne Stewart, one of the
Golf greats.
professional golf professionals, and he had arguably the smoothest swing on tour. I mean, the guy, I watched him in person. I actually got to meet him briefly. Super cool. He always wore knickers.
Great wardrobe. Yeah.
Yeah. He wore, remember when he won an Olympic Club, the U.S. Open?
U.S.
Olympic
Open.
Club.
Yeah. 2012.
I mean, yeah. And, he spun off his little, I don't know what kind of hat that's called, but, he spun off his hat and just classic. But I remember watching him many times at Pebble Beach and stuff, and just silky smooth swing. And they went up in a private jet and lost
cabin pressurization.
And that jet flew. Everybody in the plane, they had like fighter jets next to it, right?
Yep.
If I remember right, next to it, looking in, and all the windows were iced up and stuff, and everybody had passed at that point, and they were just waiting for the plane to run out of fuel.
It was on autopilot, yeah.
Yeah, it was in autopilot. Fucking crazy shit.
Yep. Well, anyways, there's no guarantees in life, man. But certainly, I don't like hearing about children. I don't like hearing about children, being dying before their time, and it sucks. I mean, just sucks. Yeah. So anyway,
it really does. All right.
Enough of that.
Should we give a moment? 5 seconds.
Yeah, let's do a moment of silence.
Let's do it as family. Absolutely. NASCAR. All right. Well, yeah, sad shit. It underscores, Chris. You got to enjoy it while you can, because
Absolutely.
You just don't know. You just don't know. They're doing what in their world was routine, just hopping on a jet back to their home, wherever they were headed.
They were heading down to the Bahamas, apparently.
Family. Oh, okay. Going on vacation, whatever.
Bahamas is cool, man. Beaches and margaritas and whatever.
Yeah, you just don't think twice. You hop in your rig to go grocery shopping, whatever, and some freaking idiot takes you out. You just don't know.
You don't know.
So enjoy. And actually, I'm going to tie this back in right now. Take this as a just extra special. Just enjoy time with your family this holiday, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Cheers, mofo.
Cheers.
Let's get back into some fun shit.
Woohoo! I'm going to bust open my Henry McKenna now.
I'm going to Wyoming whiskey, the 120. This is good stuff. Got this when I went out to Jackson Hole with the girlfriend, and man, it's a good bottle. All right. So, something that just came across my radar here the last few weeks, I had reminders in my phone because I did not want to retake the ham test. Oh, McKenna. See, if I was super bougie and had all the money that Chris had, I would be drinking that right now.
Bottled in bonds, 10 year.
It's only 100. Oh, it's bottled in bonds? So that's 100 proof.
Yes, sir.
I thought I saw 55. It's 100 proof?
It's bottled in bond, 100 proof, 50%.
Yeah. Bottled in bonds always 100 proof.
That's right.
If you listen to our podcast, you know that. Anyways, so I had to. You and I both got our ham licenses at the same time.
That's correct.
So I had reminders on my phone like 2 months before, a month before, renew your ham license, because I did not want to have to retake that test. And so I'm like, okay, let's get this done. Make sure this is gonna happen, right? And you had renewed yours already.
Yes, sir.
And so you went through the FCC site.
Yeah. What a piece of shit site their thing is.
Okay, so, and I've heard this before, and it's just like, I homie don't have time for that. I'm like, so belonging to the ARRL.
AARRP?
No, that's the one you belong to. I don't belong to that yet. ARRL, so the American, what is that? What's it stand for?
I don't know. American
Lorenzo
Repeater.
It is
League. I don't know what it means.
It is American League. National Amateur. National Association for Amateur Radio. Well, it's got a picture of Tyler Larson on here.
That makes the ARRL sounds like that doesn't make any sense at all. National what?
National Association for Amateur Radio.
NAAR.
National Association Amateur. I don't know. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at their website.
ARRL and NAAL don't match, but whatever. So you had an easier process than I did. It sounds
so
like.
Here's what I did. So I heard about your. We talked, and I'm like, dude, you renew? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Here's the website. I went on the website, FCC website, and it's like, what the fuck's going on right now? And so I go, okay,
probably written by a Democrat.
Yeah, probably. And so I call up the ARRL and I go, hey, I got to renew my license. Oh, okay, Mr. Green. Da, da, da. Oh, well, you're no longer a member. If you join, we can facilitate this for you. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I rejoined.
Hashtag Jason money.
No, it was minimal. Plus I got sent a free gift in the mail.
Ooh.
And they go, here's how this is going to go down. We're going to submit this deal, and you need to fill out this. And they sent it to me on my email, and I just filled it out like 4 or 5 minutes, literally on my phone, not even on a laptop or a standing computer. And they go, okay, you're going to get a message from FCC in a few days asking for payment. Call us when you get that. They call, or I got it, and I called him, and I go, hey, I got the message from, okay, Mr. Green, okay, and okay, great, you're done.
Wow.
I go, that's it? And they go, that's it. And I go, okay, great. And
Tony and Guido are coming to your door to collect.
And I looked, and anytime my credit card gets charged, I get a little, note pop up on my phone. Oh, your credit card was charged for $12. $30, $9,272 from Chris Maines. Whatever it is,
your credit card
comes
still
up
works?
On my phone. So I go FCC charged, and I'm like, okay, we're good. And then boom, in the mail, email I get from FCC saying I am renewed for another 10 years.
Well, there you go. Hold on, let me text.
So I'm like, okay, that's pretty freaking cool. I'm liking that.
Lorenzo, Jason says his credit card's still working. Send me money.
Yeah, not that credit card. No, he already knows. He has his own credit card. He has his own line of credit now, right now.
He just texted me back, says, send the checks in the mail, bro.
Dude, he did just put down his phone. That's kind of fucked up, Lorenzo. Jesus. Okay.
All right. Well, that's good. So we're both renewed for another 10 years.
You better, even though I've taken care of his fucking stinky ass for the last 6 years.
Perfect.
Okay. Anyways.
Hey, so that's your PSA. Renew your ham radio license, everybody.
Well,
and apparently it's easier if you call the ARRL.
So you don't even have to be a member of ARRL to verify where, you're like, oh, when do I need to renew? You can go on to the website, ARRL, type in your sign, your call sign, and it'll tell you when you need to renew and stuff. So that's all public knowledge, right? Just
that is. Unfortunately, if they know your call sign, they know your home address too. So that's kind of I don't like that, but whatever. So
nobody's coming after you. Don't worry about it.
Who's on my door?
Knock, knock.
Well, that's good. That's good. And obviously, maintenance and keeping track of those things, your subscriptions, whether it's your if you're a member of an off-road club or if you have your licenses for your registration and license for your cars and vehicles. And never ends.
Can see now. Because it always used to blow me away these, really rich people that had secretaries and stuff that took care of stuff like this, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Can't you do your... No, I get it. If you've got a bunch of cars and all this stuff to keep up and 6 houses, property tax, insurances, all that stuff, that'd be a full-time job. And it is a full-time job for these assistants to keep these things. And I'm learning more about that as I'm helping out these people around Lake Tahoe that have 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 houses and It's like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Some people can't even afford one and they own 8.
Right. Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly. All right.
Perfect.
So,
well, while you were
What else
doing
you
that,
got?
I was fixing my laptop. It just actually,
oh yeah, you did a little. Did you put on your propeller hat?
I
That's
did.
what,
I absolutely
Lorenzo's
did. I had to do
asking.
surgery on my laptop.
All right.
I didn't report it on the show or in social media or anything like that. But a little over a week ago, I was using the primary computer that does the production for this show, and it started making a really not good sound.
Really? Did it make some like grinding noises?
It
Like
made
a
like
Toyota, or?
it's like a turbo winding up like on a Ford, and then it would seize.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That turbos. There's no turbo problems on Fords.
Anyway, you hear this
It's
like grinding,
like
this
It's
speed
like
up, and then
Allison. It's like a transmission in a Dodge that just dropped out of the truck. That's what it sounded.
no,
like,
nothing like that.
You know that sound.
Never heard that sound.
You
no,
know that
no,
sound.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, it was I opened the computer. First of all, thing I was like, shit, this computer is 5 or 6 years old. It's time to replace it. So I started shopping for a new one, and I'm like looking at the prices. I'm like, no, don't want to do that. It was for the type of machine I want. It was going to be $1,500 to $1,800. I didn't want to spend that kind of cabbage.
No.
So I opened the computer up to see what was going on. And it's got, fans on the CPU, the processor, and it's 2 of them. And one of them was not behaving. It would spin up and then it would like lock up like it had a bearing going bad or something. So I'm like, okay, that sucks. So I went online, did a little Google searching, and it's a Dell. Went to Dell's website, and I started, researching what it would take to get this thing fixed. And they have, I could buy it's called the heat sink and fan assembly for $55 with a little bit of additional for tax and shipping. I think 60, like just under $70 total out the door. I got a new fan assembly and heat sink that I installed today. Had to put a little thermal paste on it, but performed some surgery in the office here on the laptop, and it's working like a champ right now. So
is that what's running the podcast right now?
That is what is running right meow.
Wow. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. We need a little applause right now. Do we have our applause button?
I don't know.
We don't have an applause button anymore? What happened to this podcast? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That was there you go. Man. We're coming back. We're coming back.
The show will go on.
Look out.
The show will go on. Okay. But I mean, it's crazy how expensive computers are, laptops. I was talking to my son earlier, and this is really propeller head stuff, but I guess some supply chain issues or demand with AI has put a really some pressure on pricing for silicon, whether it's CPUs or GPUs or even memory chips. I mean, everything's getting really expensive again. So I'm glad I was able to salvage this computer, and hopefully we can get a couple more years out of it before I have to make any decisions.
No, that's awesome. And, a lot of people would have brought it to the Geek Squad or whatever at Best Buy, and
you might as well just throw it off a cliff at that fucking point.
Or chuck it and go get a new one, And it's like, wait a minute. Can we fix this thing?
Take it to Geek Squad, throw it off a cliff. It's about the same, right?
And it's like, if it was a Toyota, you'd be like, well, I'd just fucking throw it away. It was garbage to begin with. But, So
let's say a 22 RE, it just keeps chugging along. Slow.
That's true.
Slow,
true.
but steady, right? So anyway.
Hey, talking about that, next subject, 24 Hell and Back. Have you been watching this from Flex Rocks and Rollovers?
No, I haven't. It's
channel?
Queued up to watch. I have not watched any of it yet.
Episode 3 just dropped today. We're recording this on Sunday before Christmas, and it drops every Sunday morning. And none other than our good friend, I think #1 host, or what do we call her?
Hostess.
Hostess of the podcast, Amber Slauson, is part of that Flex Rocks and Rollovers to Hell and Back at Johnson Valley on 35s and under.
Well, she's no stranger to rolling over, that's for sure.
Well, she did a spectacular rollover in episode 2. I don't want to spoiler alert, but and this one today was great. Her and her dad are climbing up.
Eric.
Yeah, Eric. Finishing out Full of Hate, which is a gnarly trail. I think you ran that with me in my buggy, and it's got some gnarly shit in it. I'm running 43s, and they were running 35s. So. Tons of fun to watch. Check it out, and check out Amber just sending it, literally just sending it, and she knows that Johnson Valley like the back of her hand, and obviously has zero fear, even in her samurai. It's awesome. So go give that a look see and check out that video because it is fun.
Cool.
And knowing her as we do, it's extra fun to watch. So
right.
Yeah, cue that up. That's good. That's a good Christmas day, chilling morning, getting after you unwrap the gifts and you're sipping on a little eggnog. Just fire that YouTube video up and just watch it. Get caught up with that. So
if you're watching A Christmas Story, they're drinking wine in the morning when they're opening presents.
Well, they are. There was that. That's pretty good. Yeah. Other thing I have here is I've been doing a little, been actually working on my stuff instead of other people's stuff here lately, which has been nice. This is something you probably already knew it. I just learned this like a month ago on Amazon. When you look up something and you look at the price, just below the price, it says price history, or right beside it says price history, and it's AI. You mentioned AI earlier. So it's AI generated, and it gives you a 30-day price history or a 90-day price history of that product.
That's something new. I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I don't spend much time.
You mean I got something technological above you?
Well, maybe, but I don't spend a whole lot of time on Amazon nowadays. So I shop local.
I do too, but there's certain things that I get online that are great. And so Renogy, who I love their solar panels, and their controllers and all that stuff, right? So been installing that on my camper and trailer and other friends' campers and stuff over the years, and they've been a great product. I've had zero problems with their product. Well, there's a battery monitor that they have with a shunt that you wire into the negative side of your battery. So it monitors every freaking, electron that's going through, right? And tells you how much is your battery's depleted, how much is going into your battery and all this stuff. So I'm like, I really want one of these battery monitors. You walk into one of these, Super C's or really nice Class A motorhomes, and they got a battery monitor that's giving you all this data. And ignorance is bliss at times, and it's like, well, no, the lights still work, water pumps working, great. But I just, the extended trips that I've been on, and I'm like, I know the battery's getting low, but how low is it? Well, this tells me.
We too low.
Amp hours, you too low. We too low. It tells you how many amp hours are left, how many minutes are left of, running at that current amp hour and stuff. Okay. And I'm like, okay. So anyways, back to my original point of this price history, because the Renogy battery monitor with the shunt was somewhere in the $85 neighborhood. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not bad. It's a good quality product. So when you click on, save for later, like you're like, oh, I really want this, but I can't afford it now. I don't need it now, whatever. And you click save for later and it puts it into your, below your shopping cart deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then it will alert you like, oh, price drop or price increase. So I put it in there and, I'd been watching the price history and it consistently was staying right there in the mid 80s. And then back in November here, a few weeks ago, it dropped down to like $35.
Whoa, that's a big price drop.
Yeah, for 2 days, for whatever reason, it would drop down to $35 from this particular, and I think I got it from Renergy. I don't know who the distributor was. Anyways, I'm like, oh my God, put it in the cart, purchase, boop, done. And you look back and it dropped for 2 days in November for whatever reason. But it's just, I guess the moral of the story is if you like something on Amazon, you're searching for whatever, and it's not like a part you need to get your vehicle going right away, or, a nice to have or whatever, you can throw that in your shopping cart. Then when you go to your shopping cart, put save for later, and then monitor that price and watch the price history. And I mean, that's crazy, dude. I saved 50 fucking bucks.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, so I got it. I installed it. It works great. You program it, and oh my God, I was like, this is freaking badass. So my 25-year-old Lance camper is up to 2026 Class A motorhome status now.
Wow. Does it have 4
At least
slides now too, or no?
I got 14 slides on it. Yeah.
Perfect. Does it monitor each battery individually, or just as an aggregate?
No, it does not. It's an aggregate, right? So it's the batteries are wired in parallel. So you got your 12 volts, but they're 100 amp hour. Oh my God,
lead acid,
not Optima. No, they're gel. They're
Odyssey.
Odyssey. Thank you. Odyssey Extreme batteries, 100 amp hours. So your 100 amp hours multiplies to 200. Now they're a little bit older batteries, so I plugged in.
You don't want to drop them below 50%. So
no. So that calculates all that. So you put in your batteries, and I said, they're probably combined 175 amp hours, and so it calculates all that. Anyways, there's probably some battery nerd out there going, oh, well, you need to go 75% of this and 10% of that, or whatever. I don't know. I got it programmed. It's giving me real life data now of what's being used, consumed in the camper, and what's going in the battery. So pretty cool stuff.
Well, that's good, because I know that
I'm excited about that.
KOH, you have the inverter in there so you can run your coffee machine. But one of the things that eats your battery quite a bit is the Starlink.
Oh, the Starlink fucking eats it up big time. So to remind everybody, we've got the basically first gen full Starlink size. So we're getting max data on this thing. It's not a mini, but we got that from Avalanche Technical, who got that from Unique Componentry,
right? Who
converted a real Starlink that you would mount on your house from 120 volt down to 12 volt. And everything, the Wi-Fi and everything is enclosed in the panel. And a cool unit. It is the first panel to be used, to our knowledge, and we're going to claim this on our podcast because we're about 99.99% correct of everything we say on this podcast.
Wow!
It is the first Starlink to broadcast out of Rubicon Springs. So,
that's probably completely true.
Yeah, when Nick was on his little quad, I think Ron Burgundy at the time
with Ruby tracks.
Yeah, with Ruby tracks. No, he had other tracks on there, but anyways, yeah, it does suck down some power, but my solar keeps up with it. I've got 475 watts of solar, and it does keep up with it during the day. So, anyways. Keeping with that theme, and then I'll let you talk.
I
had to replace. I had to tow my enclosed trailer down to the Bay Area for a class that we're doing with the Sierra Nevada Off-Road Academy at Hollister, and freaking the roads, bumpy ass California roads, and I lost my camera. I have a rear facing camera at the back of the camper, and I lost it about Stockton when I hit Stockton, and I'm like, what the hell? And I go in, and and the vibration, the roads, just the potholes and shit. The wire disconnected out of the solar controller.
Oh.
And it was a cheese dick solar controller. It was one that I originally had in my Lance camper. And, it literally, you can buy it for $12 on Amazon now. It's just a piece of shit. And so the screw was stripped. And so just the vibration, it finally came undone.
Uh-huh.
So I go, okay, I need to get a new solar controller for the enclosed trailer. That's got a 175-watt solar panel on the roof, Renogy. So I go, okay, let me see what Renogy has. So for like $30, I got a Renogy solar controller. But CJ goes, hey, I got this ferrule terminal in kit. So when you insert stranded wire into, a panel, if you will, and you got to screw down, the
wires,
just fray, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have this ferrule kit that you stick over your wire. There's a special crimper that crimps it square.
Uh-huh.
It makes it square and crimps onto all those strands of wire. So then when you put it up into a terminal that you got to screw down into, you got flat surfaces that it's crimping down on, so you get a way better connection.
That's a good call.
Yeah, so CJ's like, hey, I got this ferrule kit. And I'm like, I don't need no feral cats in my enclosed trailer. No. So I go, oh, cool. And, I crimped them and installed it, and super, super secure. I'm like tugging on the wires. They ain't going anywhere. They're California road proof now.
Oh,
so,
perfect.
Little fun fact, and you go on, I don't know, we should be sponsored by Amazon, this podcast, but it's like $12 or $14 for the kit with the crimper, and then like 1,200 ferrule connectors, good old
You'll
Amazon.
never run out.
No. So I do recommend that if you're doing any wiring and got to go into, a terminal in like that, because that's a slick setup. And, I love wiring. A lot of people don't. I love wiring and stuff. And I didn't know about those, terminal ferrule connectors, and there they are. So anyways, learn something new every day. No.
You boys!
Oh, you boys out Mexico. I like that one. Okay. What else you got? Okay, that's a good one. Okay, whatever. Lorenzo's shaking his head right now. He's like, Chris doesn't even know how to work the board anymore. All these random sounds. We need the rev limiter one. You got the rev limiter Toyota one queued up? Oh, the more you know. That's the one we needed. Okay. So, through the power of editing, you may not even know what just happened. It may just come out perfect.
No, I'm going to let that go raw.
At 42.48 seconds.
We're going to raw dog it.
You going to raw dog it? You going to raw dog it? Okay. All right. I'll let you talk now.
Oh, my God. Do I get to talk?
You got anything else?
Well, no, I mean, I'm sure you do, but obviously this is the holiday season. We've been talking about it through the last few episodes, but what that also means is that KOH.
Don't say it. Oh, is it happening?
It's happening.
Have a purse? What's happening?
KOH.
They do have a guaranteed purse this year.
They do.
What's interesting, and I cannot wait, because this is actually not only Christmas and stuff, but since following KOH the last few years, recently, I mean, I've been following it for a long time, but when they do the live feed from Dave's compound, I love that show, because it's a lot of teasers, there's drinking, everybody's having a good time, and there's a lot of information that's dropped during that episode. I cannot wait. And I don't know, is Dave going to address like, oh, sorry, we didn't have a purse last year? Or like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. This live feed's going to be interesting. If they do it, maybe they won't do it.
They'll do it.
Maybe it's not in the budget. I don't know.
Well, anyway, KOH is coming up. King of the Hammers 2026. That's right.
Okay.
2026.
I know.
Last part of January, early part of February. It's just right around the corner. Start planning your menus. Start packing. Start fixing your junk.
Get your shit going. That's
and obviously, because we know people that are actually camping already down there. No, we don't. I don't think they're there anymore.
So yeah, we do. So Dolly and Eric headed down today of the podcast. They had been down there a couple weeks ago, had to come back, but they are back in Johnson Valley tonight as we speak.
Perfect. So our campsites are all saved and reserved. Upper Hammertown Heights. Our address is locked in. Our mailbox is installed.
It is locked in. Mailbox goes up tomorrow.
Perfect. So that's exciting. I saw a video from, I think it was Cody Wagner, that was showing, I don't know, maybe it wasn't him, that was showing some helicopter carrying a container in. So I'm not sure if that's part of the Hammertown or what's going on, but shit's already starting to happen. Things are ramping up. The excitement's building.
We're basically a month away from the gates opening.
That's right.
Let's just call it a month away.
So they got to build a city in town. We got to build a city in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
And so building up to all that, obviously, if you're avid listeners of the podcast, and we know there's quite a few of you out there, Jason and I over the years have recorded numerous, two. The original, the OG, how to go to attend King of the Hammers like a season pro.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
how to attend King of the Hammers like a pro.
Like a season pro.
A season pro.
And then we did an update to that last year because we had some input from some listeners saying we needed to make some changes.
We did, because it was dated, because we've been doing this for 6+ years now.
Yeah, exactly. So I am going to, the next episode, Jason and I typically take the week between Christmas and New Year's off, and we do a little bit of a rewind, if you will, or a replay.
Recap. No. Just like rerun.
Yeah, rerun. We'll be rerunning. We'll be rerunning the two episodes because there's some stuff that's still pertinent or relevant in the first episode, the OG episode, and obviously the stuff in the second episode is more timely and current.
Cool.
So that is my plan.
So you're gonna drop both of those?
I'm gonna do a little bump and tease on them, and then drop them next week. So
okay, I like it.
So keep your ear holes open for that. I'm excited. I'm starting to get super stoked. I mean, this is my favorite time of the year when the Christmas lights are up, the holiday lights, cruising around the neighborhoods and seeing everybody's decorations, and then of course knowing that that's the kind of the gateway drug, if you will, to KOH, baby.
It is funny, how it all correlates because, and going back to how you started this podcast as a kid looking through the Sears catalog. Well, now if we had a catalog and it had KOH advertisement in the back page, I mean, that's it, right? Like, it's like, it's like as a kid, you're looking forward to Christmas and toys or whatever. And then now as an adult, it's like, okay, Christmas, cool. And gives us an excuse to drink or whatever, and gluttony of eating, and it's the holidays, I'm going to eat a lot, I'm going to drink a lot. Okay, cool. Don't drive.
Right.
But yeah, you're right. It's like the last 10 years of my recollection. It's like, oh yeah, I'm stoked for Christmas, but yeah, King of the Hammers means King of the Hammers is right around the corner.
Exactly.
And it has become a great event. And as a PSA, this is a good time to insert this. If you've been on the socials, Instagram, Facebook, you see KOH is like, okay, everybody, KOH is coming up, and they have all these, quote unquote, influential people, celebrities, whatever you have, saying, hey, be good. Don't be stupid. Be responsible. Clean up don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. That's a great one. Don't be a dick. Take care of the desert. We don't want to see this go away. And so that is their big mantra this year.
It's getting tougher every year, man. For real.
I get it. And I get that people want to go out there and have fun and let their hair down. But some people have a little too much fun, and
people are getting hurt and killed out there.
Leave their brain back in LA or wherever the fuck they're from. So Be smart, be responsible, have a good time,
Yeah.
but don't fuck it up for the rest of us that are doing what you're supposed to do anyways. So
Yep.
there's our PSA on that. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Eric Wicks,
Woohoo.
brand new fucking car. He's been dialing this thing in down there. Of course, Justin and Chris Wicks, Wicks Family Racing, doing great. They are refreshing their car, ready for KOH. Just right down the road here, we got Bomber Fab building a 4800 car on portals. That's insane. Of course, Randy and Amber are refreshing their cars.
Yes, sir.
So it's just, I love it. It's just what we love to talk about on this podcast, love to watch, and love to see our friends excel.
Ron
Derek
Smith
and Megan,
and
yeah, okay. So I was going to say Derek and Megan Miller.
yes,
they got their Bronco dialed in. Of course, Aaron announced Smith that he's going to race again, and Kevin Jones is going to be the co-dog.
That's right.
We're excited for that. With Hot Rod, it's like their crew manager and
that's right.
cook and stuff. With
the circle of friends is expanding, and
Lee Lim's helping them out again. I mean, the list goes on and on of this all these people we've talked about over the years, and just continue to claw away for that win at King of the Hammers and to dominate.
Jason and I will be circling around, walking or wandering around Hammertown, talking to all these people, trying to revisit some people that have been on the show before, and we'll be trying to set up interviews with people that have never been on the show before.
So I've got one this year that you're going to be excited about. You don't even know about yet. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag because it doesn't happen until we actually record it, but it's going to be fucking awesome.
Well, I'll make it happen. I just walk into people's
we'll make
camps.
It happen. We're making it happen. We're definitely making
walking into people's camps. Hey, I'm looking for such and such. Let's talk right now.
Yeah. Hey,
making it happen. Shannon Campbell.
Put down your pancake. It's time to interview. That's what she said to Shannon Campbell. No.
Do you know who I am?
Doing dishes.
Do you know who we are?
Do you know who I am? That was impressive. That still was one of the top 5 defining moments of our podcast, when you walked into the Campbell camp like you owned the fucking place.
OG baby.
And Shannon's like, okay, I'm going to finish breakfast and let's do this in 10 minutes right now. And I was just we were going into camp just to explore what time we could do a podcast.
Right.
Let's set this up. Let's tee this thing up. And you went in there with guns a-blazing. And Shannon's like, let me finish dishes from breakfast, and we're going to do this right now. And I was not prepared. Was not prepared for that podcast, but it came out great. I don't know what episode of that number is. We'll have to look that up. But
put it in the show notes.
That's definitely one of the top 5 podcasts we ever did, because not only who Shannon is, but it was super genuine. He was damn near crying on the mic talking about the finish with him and Waylon, and it was super organic and natural. And prior to that podcast, I had, always did homework and wrote a bunch of notes down to have to keep the conversation going, but did not need that podcast. I literally wrote 2 things down, and one of them was the finish with him and his son, which was super iconic time. And man, that thing just flowed. And then to have it on video.
Fortune Off-Road was in the
Fortune
the house with us.
Off-Road was hanging out with it. It just all came together, and it's just, dude, that's life. Shit just kind of works out sometimes. And
we'll make it happen again.
We need to do that again. So anyways, KOH right around the corner. If you don't have your shit ready, get on it. because it's going to be here before we know it.
Tickets are on sale now.
No, just get your shit running and go down there and wheel. That's the fun part too, is going out and wheeling the week before KOH. But yeah. Anyways,
we'll talk
looking
more about
forward to
KOH as we build up to it. Obviously,
we go for 3 months on KOH.
That's right.
You got anything else, Chris?
No, that's kind of my my wad. I blew it.
That's it. I will add a couple more things here. Dirtbag Johnny, who is the voice at the beginning of our podcast,
yes,
our
sir.
intro, was back in town from Spain.
España.
Dinia, Spain. It was cool. Him and his wife, Lynette, were actually at the house for a couple days. A couple weeks ago now. And then they were able, his sister had a timeshare that they had to use before the end of the year. So him and Lynette used it, which is just right up here at the top of Kingsbury. I could literally look at the resort from my house. So they spent this past week there. They're headed back to Spain now. I wanted to record a podcast with him, and we'll do it. We'll get him on the phone. But shout out to Dirtbag Johnny. He just got us more patches for hats and
patches.
Patches? You don't need no stinking patches. Patches for hats and beanies and such.
Mm-hmm.
That's not on our website because the ones that they do, we weren't happy with. So we got that. We're going to figure out that in 2026 to get that. So our good friend Carlos from Tack One Fab, I'm going to reach out to him and get some nice Richardson Flex Fit hats.
Perfect.
With our logo on it, just like we've done in the past. So that's cool. But Johnny hooked us up with that and sends his best, and we'll have him here on the podcast because he's definitely helped us out with merch over the years.
Oh, yeah. No, he's been instrumental.
That, so.
He's the OG sponsor, too.
The OG sponsor of the podcast, 6 years, and it's funny. So we were at Genoa Bar last week, chopping it up, or earlier this week, I should say, and the owner was there, Willie Webb, and we got to sit down with him and have some whiskey and chat, and it's just, this time of the year, I don't know, it's just like extra special when you get together with friends, family.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and then at a place like Genoa Bar, it that's iconic here in the valley of Carson Valley. It's cool. So hopefully everybody out there is doing well, getting their rigs ready for KOH, ready for Christmas, got their gifts wrapped, all their gifts purchased. You're not shopping on Christmas Eve for some shit for your wife, whatever. Yeah. I love it. And with that, Chris, I'm going to say Merry Christmas. Happy fucking New Year to 2026.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, my friend. And all of our faithful listeners out there in the World Wide Web.
Yeah, absolutely. So good. Thank you for your continued support. We got to mention Austin from Irate 4x4.
That's right.
Tyler for hosting our website and our RSS feeds. Did I say that right, Chris?
I think so. Our RSS, yeah.
RSS.
2 S's.
R and 2 S's feed to keep this podcast alive. All 300 and now 33 episodes, 6+ years. Absolutely incredible. We're still doing it, Chris. I can't believe it. Can't believe it.
See if we make it. Let's see if we make it to 666. Oh shit! Did I say that?
Let's. Nice. Okay. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and
yes,
with that,
sir. Ditto. We're out.